And we're live. Welcome to Tuesday night on the couch as we crack into our Lego pile of shame. I'm Aussie Brick Chick and here's
Aussie Brick Bloke.
And what are we building tonight?
Building that.
Oh, what is that? Show the people.
The half a Mad Max car.
Which we kindly got gifted. Well, I say he got gifted because he was the exhibitor and I was just the nobody. That looked after his Lego all weekend.
You build it.
He's like, you build it then.
I'll build those.
Yeah, our gave everybody who did the Dreamworld show on the last 3 weekends a bit of a gifty poo to say thank you, because Dreamworld didn't really give anything other than discounts to the shop. Okay, as always, I've got some Lego friends joining us in the background. We've got, as always, Darkside Bricks, who's not. Heidi ho. That looks like a very ordered Lego stack.
No, it's actually not. Oh, no, the stack in front of me is partially ordered, so I don't make too much noise. But on my Twitch stream, I did a blind build of Benny's. Where am I? Of Benny's
Hold it to the overhead cam.
I did a blind build of Benny's friends.
Yeah.
So I've got Rainbow Warriors now.
Rainbow Warriors, yeah.
Because my viewers were ever so helpful. Is that a yellow helmet? Yes, that's a yellow helmet, Phil.
Can't trust them for anything.
No,
yeah.
But I'm going to leave these the way they are, and they're going to go on my classic space display up on top of the cupboard.
Nice. Okay, and we also have Douglas McBrickin.
Yep, hello.
In his Lego space. Are you building anything or destroying anything tonight?
I'm going to really push myself with this really hard set.
Oh yes, 4+. You'll be straining.
I blind built that. That one. That was fun.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Will it be harder than this one?
I don't know. It might.
I'm going to build the quad jumper tonight. Where am I? Quad jumper. There you go.
The jump ship?
The jump.
No, not the jump. The quad jump.
Okay, and for anyone who's a regular viewer, if you're confused as to why we're late starting tonight, it's because A, I don't have an early start tomorrow morning, and B, Lego Masters was on, but C, our television refused to let us watch it, and the 9 Now app won't let you watch it until after it's finished. So, yay, no spoilers, please. I'm with the Perth people now.
I haven't seen tonight's episode either yet.
So if ABC goes really quiet during the stream, she's actually watching 9 Now.
No, I'm not going to watch 9 Now, although it's very tempting. I would have to put headphones in, and I'm charging my iPad at the moment. I just want to say a quick hi to everyone who's jumped in. Mickey3CS says, good knowing. Jason Carpenter says, hey, gang, I'm building the dragon boats tonight. Oh, I'm so jelly. We got Martin M and Tassiped as always.
Hey, Martin.
As little about Lego Masters as you guys would. Yay! Ooh, tires.
And I know it all.
He's like, ha ha ha. I has all the spoilers.
But
yes,
I also have no friends.
Facebook, you already spoiled who gets eliminated.
I didn't spoil nothing.
No, I said Facebook. Facebook spoiled it. Lego Masters spoiled it. They really don't give a crap, sorry for the swear word, boys and girls, but they do not care about their Western Australian and South Australian viewers because they hadn't finished watching and they were already announcing, oh, these people got eliminated. How sad.
Welcome
to its best.
Welcome to Martin and Tass.
Does the world exist outside of Sydney?
Yes, I'm living in Marston and Tass's world because they're from the West Coast. And does anybody like my new shirt? I got this from Kmart. Batman.
Cool. I need new shirts.
I kind of like Batman. He likes Batman more than I like Batman, but I like the shirt. And we share custodies of our geeky shirts, don't we, honey?
You want to do minifigs or?
I can do minifigs.
That for a printed piece. That is.
Yeah, that's probably one of the pieces that would make me want to actually buy that set.
Then you got this one big piece. The shipwreck bit.
I like the car out of that set. The car out of that set's awesome. That's a cool little build.
I think it's
That's the printed front grille
okay.
for that.
I built the 20th anniversary Clone Wars Walker set the other day, and I'm not a Clone Wars fan at all, but Lego trapped me into buying it because Vader is the 20th anniversary minifig that comes in that packet.
Yeah,
and I had to buy it.
Yeah.
And the build, while I'm not a fan of the that cinema of Star Wars, the build was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed building that.
That's cool. You made the star.
It's always nice to find a surprise where you're not expecting anything.
You made the star. I was supposed to make things. Shut face.
2 pieces.
Don't care.
the best part about this set is I get another Emmett
Oh,
Yeah.
Like you need another Emmett.
to add to my wall of Emmets.
Emmett army.
Just make me laugh.
How cute are these though? The little
Yeah,
heart. The little heart is so cute. Full over focus.
Cool.
And we got the star as well.
My classic yellow castle that I vowed would never get deflowered by any random Lego is currently being overrun by Unikitty's sweetest friends ever.
It's a crying star.
I actually built that set. Actually brought that set.
It's a good set.
Yeah, well, my classic castle knights don't think so. They're not too happy.
So we've got a very basic Emmett, two-faced, and we've got this chick with a really cool helmet.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool helmet, that one.
That was a really cool helmet. Got some nice details on her. There's like cogs, or there's a cog pendant or gear pendant and a gear belt. Then she's got another gear on a keychain looking thing.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same one you get in this one, Sheree.
Hang on. Yeah, I recognized her. Yeah, that same chick. But
And I think she's one of the CMFs as well.
oh, okay. Well, there you go. I have to say hi to Lego guy. Hello, long time no see. And between the bricks has been lurking out in the cold. Okay, good to see you too. Jason says, "Have you seen the Lego Master? Have you? Not Lego Masters. I've got Lego Masters on the brain. Have you seen the Masters of the Universe shirts at Kmart, ABC? No, they don't seem to have that at my Kmart. I found a Jurassic World one. If there was a Masters of the Universe one, I would have grabbed it.
If there was a Masters of the Lego verse, which Lego Masters would each character be?
Sorry, what?
Oh, I messed that up one time.
Excuse me.
If there was Masters of the Lego verse,
Yes.
and that's sort of like the people on Lego Masters sort of transponded over to Masters of the Universe characters, who would each person be?
Oh gosh,
That feels like a very
that's a very loaded question.
Yes.
I refuse to answer. Thank you.
yeah.
I plead the fifth, even though I don't live in America.
Who would be the Man of War?
Not interested.
Dark side. Martin says we thought you might be building something bigger.
No.
We got some water.
I've got this set and I've got that set to rebuild, which I'm doing on Cherie's streams. That was my plan all along, was to do all my rebuilds on Tuesday nights with Cherie.
Ah,
Not changing my plans. I have my sets for my actual stream, and Yes, I have that sitting under the table.
Ah. Yeah, I have to say hello. Hey, Tan Bricks has joined us.
It's just my Tandy 4. It's not anything special. My Tandy
The Tanty
4 arrived this morning.
Oh.
Is that courtesy of Shop at Home?
Yeah, shop home, yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it for when I wanted it for this 12-hour stream, but at least I've got it now, so I'm happy.
Hey, for anyone that's joined us late, we are building the escape buggy. By we, I mean he.
Half of Abortion Joe's car from Man Back Fury Road. Because it looks exactly like it.
Yeah. No surprises there. And we have stickers.
Going mad in my old age. Why can I not see these two pieces?
Because you're blind.
Well, they're not here. There's one.
Haytan says dark side screen is looking fancy with the logo on the top text. That's because he twitches now, and he's made, what do they call it? Affiliates.
An affiliate, yes. Yeah, so I'm over on Twitch now on my own streams. Thanks to Cherie for getting me hooked on streaming. And it's her own fault that I've run away to Twitch.
I'm such a bad influence.
Enabler.
In so many ways.
But yeah, it's Cherie's fault. She got me interested in the whole streaming thing, and then Dan introduced me from Between the Bricks, introduced me to Twitch. And I don't know, the Twitch format for me seems a little bit more what I want. So
yeah, that's fair. And also YouTube has made it harder to live stream now without less than 1,000 subscribers. Some of my American friends were caught out having to try and get to the 1,000 so that they can continue to do live streams. So you can still live stream from a computer, but you can't live stream on the road. So using the app, only people who obviously established can use it. After that idiot in Christchurch, it's all his fault.
Thanks, mate.
The stupid part is you can leave a laptop in your car and have your recording devices hooked up to your laptop in your car wirelessly and still do stupid things like that.
Yeah, well, they haven't worked that out yet, so don't go telling me.
Yeah. So they haven't really solved anything. They've just made it harder for innocent people.
They've just made it more difficult for mobile streamers, because that's basically what that guy in Christchurch did. Is he mobile streamed directly to Facebook? And but I don't blame YouTube for wanting that to not happen. Like there have been copycats already. So you got to close that door.
Problem is that the only people that it actually ends up affecting is those that are doing the right thing.
Yes, the genuine people who have been trying to build their communities. And the thing is that live streaming is one thing that I've encouraged, like people who are wanting to get to the point where they can monetize on YouTube. I've told them, live streaming is your way to get your hours up. It's really hard to get your hours up without a lot of production. That takes a lot of time and skill to be able to get seen and noticed. But if you're live, then live streams sort of pop up in their own little part of YouTube as suggested. So, you have a chance of actually being discovered by being live.
Yeah.
Whereas, just doing videos is really hit and miss. If you get lucky, go viral, then nice, you're good.
I'm not too worried about that side of it. I thoroughly enjoyed the whole streaming thing and playing around with the symbols and emotes and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I've seen what you and Dan do, and I'm like going, yeah, that looks like fun, but I think people would have way too much fun with me, and that would be bad for my psyche.
Well, people make me put my Vader helmet and my Royal Guard helmet on and off every 20 minutes. So
yeah, that's just mean.
It is, but it's fun. So
oh yeah, it is fun.
It's all there for the viewers.
But I'm just like, I'm my own handicap. I don't need people purchasing things with tokens from a store to handicap me further. I am my own handicap.
It's all part of the fun.
Yeah, well, you know, they handicap me further and all they'll get is me talking at them more. Joke's on you, Twitch people. Maybe I should start twitching too. I don't know when. Too busy.
Well, it wouldn't take you long to get all your followers over from here over to there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well, you know, I've already
affiliate.
sent some of my followers over your way.
You'd go affiliate within 4 days. Well, that's the minimum that you can do. So
Dan's saying the streamer is in control. ABC, you do what you want. Yeah, but you've got to be entertaining. Are you suggesting that I'm entertaining enough without adding, like, you know, little bells and whistles? I don't think so.
Well, you're doing something, right? You've been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah, I know. More than 2 years.
Well, there you go.
Which is weird because, like, you know, when people find out that I know, like, I'm friends and I know Billsy is like some of the very first people that I ever streamed with. Like, within the first, like, few weeks of streaming on YouTube, he was a guest on my YouTube channel, on my stream, on my Friday night streams. So, yeah. Ask Darkside Bricks about the last time I redeemed the Vader helmet, and he has an angry face. Did you rip him off?
No. After Dan's 12-hour stream, I jumped on to do my couple of hours that I wanted to get done, and it was late at night, and I probably shouldn't have been online because I was completely shafted after doing a 12-hour stream with him.
Yeah,
and he jumped on and redeemed Darkside build, so I had to put my Vader helmet on. And I was rebuilding my Death Star. But it was the old Death Star instructions, which you can't see in normal daylight anyway. And then he made me put my Vader helmet on, which made it 100 times worse. And I couldn't keep it on. I actually ended up having to take it off because I just couldn't see anything. Those old instruction manuals are not printed nice and bright and shiny like the ones today.
No.
So I ended up I ended up doing a kitchen build instead. So I put my kitchen mitts on and I built with kitchen mitts.
Yeah, your kitchen mitts are the cutest.
Like 1970s kitchen mitts that my wife found for me.
They're like my favorite thing to redeem.
I'm actually getting quite good at building in the things, which is just
that makes it not so much fun anymore.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be telling people that.
Our son is just over there feeding the fish.
Hello, son.
Here.
Oh, okay. Tasso and Martin are going because Lego Masters is starting. Y'all gonna see Lego Masters before I do.
Have fun, guys. Catches.
That's the printed piece in the one of the Toy Story sets. The ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah, that's a good printed piece. And you get a non-printed pink bit, which is the same.
Pink bit.
Yeah, it's the same as that pink bit. Yeah.
Ah, so it's not the anthropomorphic ice cream; it's just an ice cream.
Yep.
Oh, good. Dan is saying, "Come to Twitch. Come to Twitch."
We keep playing with the idea of dual streaming.
Yeah, I know that Billsy does that sometimes when his streams actually behave themselves. But of course, naturally at the moment he's not streaming because the show is on. Going to bed. Good night.
Night, dude.
Yeah, the big we can't control to certain sorts of streaming outlets, so you're not allowed to use them.
Oh, he's got a sad face. He doesn't want to go to bed. What? Do you want to hug good night? Okay.
Good. No to a hug.
I'm like, oh God, rejected. He's like, ugh.
He's at that age. No more hugs for mum.
Oh no, he gives me hugs.
No more hugs in public.
He's just gone all dark because it's bedtime. He's like,
I don't want to go to bed because I don't want to go to school.
School sucks. Tomorrow's gonna suck.
And how cool is this printed piece? That's another Toy Story one.
Yeah, they've got some really cool stuff.
School's only for a very short part of your life, dude. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
He's long gone now.
He's
In the grand scheme of things.
He's gone.
Yeah, well, he's only got 2.5 years left.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can point out that fact that it's useless. It doesn't actually teach you anything to get through life.
See, the thing
He's already
is
learnt
that he already figured that out in like grade 7.
Yeah.
He already
Like,
knows that.
Years ago,
He's like, this is a waste of my time. Like, seriously, I can learn more just sitting at home by myself.
he sometimes says he learns more watching the documentaries in the morning before school than what he learns at school.
Yeah,
That's sad, isn't it?
But
it is bad.
society says that he has to have an education,
Yep.
a government funded education. So he has.
Government funded. That's
You know what I
hilarious.
mean? Yeah, no, it's a joke, but it's what he has to do because the government says so.
Yeah, well, it's a case of if I thought that he could be focused enough to just do distance education, I'd be seriously tempted to do so. But then he would have to be a lot more. He would have to be more self-directed than he already is. I don't think he has the discipline.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
And he'd probably complain that was boring too anyway.
Yeah.
They'd be teaching the same cool stuff anyway.
Yeah. And he'd probably
He's
have
doing it in
more,
the comfort
more.
of his own home.
Yeah, well, you know.
Sherry,
Yesy.
we might be down in your neck of the woods in a couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
Yes, and you're going to be completely disgusted when you find out why.
Why?
One of our last chances to stay in the group that we're in is a brick event, a brick show in your neck of the woods in 2 weeks' time. And because someone's in that club and they're also in the 501st, need I say more?
Yes.
So we might be down there for that reason.
Oh, so
Which means we're going to do the minimal amount possible that we have to do, and then come and visit. We're going to come and visit you if you're home.
Well, it's not that far down the road
I'm
from
like,
us, so that's a good thing.
Could you pick me up on the way and take me with you?
Yeah, could probably do that.
Because I had people who are going to be exhibitors at the show going, "Oh, are you going to come? Are you going to do videos?" And I'm like, I don't know if I can actually get there because
I didn't think you
I
were
would have
allowed to do
public
videos.
transport because he works on weekends and you know he's just taking a day off.
I didn't think you were allowed to do videos there.
Oh well, I just did videos at a joint event and nobody had an issue, so.
Oh, okay, well that's something different.
Yeah.
Publicity.
Last time. But yeah, we could.
There's
Sorry.
no such thing as bad publicity.
Yes.
We could probably drop in and pick you up on the way through.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's if we're going still. We're trying to work out if we can not go and still do a different event. But if the day changes, there's one more event coming up that we can do. But
I'll keep you in the loop because my only other option is to try and see if Mum wants to go, and she's not being well.
Yeah.
What have we got going on here? Mark Nielsen's Fun Channel. How many Lego brickheads do you guys have in all if you guys collect? We have pretty much
all of them
except
San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah, we don't have the
The more
exclusives.
exclusive ones.
Yeah, we don't have a San Diego Comic Con, and we don't have Benny or General Mayhem.
Yeah, we got the other two.
We have the other two.
I'm not gonna push them.
I've got 10.
Yes.
And they're all the Star Wars.
It's like ping pong head. It's like flashbacks, Maribara.
PTSD.
We don't joke about PTSD. Anyway, yeah, if you guys go, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep you in the loop. But yeah, there's another event that could still save us, but it's only one day before the last chance.
So it's like
if anything goes wrong and we can't get to that event, then yeah, we're naffed. So we
I
would like this other one.
I would honestly just book in and just get it over and done with, like, and being at a Lego show as well. That could be a good thing.
Yeah, it could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing too. Depends on if Mel listens.
Yeah, well, you know the people that'll be there.
Yeah,
the usual suspects. Actually, speaking of people that you love so much, he was ever so well behaved and polite.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can read sarcasm in that comment or not. Yeah.
The person that's all to blame for your situation.
Yeah.
Yes, that person.
So I'm going to guess that you're being sarcastic as well then in that case.
Oh, no, he was actually really well behaved and really nice and kind and like very like thoughtful and
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, right until your back was turned.
All I care about is how people can, what's the word? I don't care what people say behind my back, so long as they treat me with respect to my front.
That's
like
fair.
when I'm out in public, I, would very much like to be treated just the same as anyone else in public.
Yep. The grand scheme of thing, even for me, is I just don't care as long as they're decent in front of the public and don't air dirty laundry or act like a complete knob. Then I've got no qualms as well.
And I have to say, the Star Wars May the 4th that they had at like the Dreamworld store was more like aimed at adjacent to the Dreamworld store because of reasons that you're aware of.
Yeah.
Technically, not entering Dreamworld property.
Yeah.
Not entering the park. It was really good on the Saturday. Like having all the Star Wars guys there. It was kind of weird having them there without them fundraising for charity, though. And I queried that, and they said something about it because it was, to do with being around a retail something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't in line with their charitable aspects.
It should have been, though, because it's May the 4th. There's an embargo on that sort of thing, which means you're allowed to.
Yeah, I don't understand.
No, me either.
They were only there for a very short period of time, too. Like, I think it was only like 4 hours.
Yep.
9. No, 3. It was 3 hours. 9, 10, 11.
Well, we've got to look into this other thing at the moment first. So once we know what's going on with that, we'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, cool.
And hopefully I'll get to see the Sunshine Coast with that magic word in its name instead of storm clouds and the end of the world coast.
Yeah.
So I've been there twice and it's raining both times, but it doesn't rain here.
Everything. Yeah.
Well, it's only just fined up over the last couple of days anyway.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of rain lately, but not earth-shattering amounts.
Mm-hmm.
That's just just constant drizzle and annoying amounts of rain.
What was I going to say? I had a thought. Oh, You'll never guess who I met on Sunday.
Billsy.
No, I met him on Saturday, and I've met him
Oh,
before.
I was trying to be smart because I saw your photo.
Somebody I haven't ever met before in person who keeps on saying that they would come to one of the shows and find me.
Henry.
Finally came to one of the shows I was at
I found you.
and found me.
Okay, who?
Henry.
Oh,
Yes!
Henry.
I met Henry. I was literally in the middle of on a live stream with one of my American people that I know who's in the Lego community, and he came up to me and goes, "Hey, Cherie," and like I'm looking at him and I'm like going, "Do I know you? I must know you." And then I'm looking at him, I'm going, "You look familiar." And he goes, "It's Henry." I'm like, "Oh my God, Henry." I took a step back and stood on some poor guy who had thongs on. So like I felt his toe, so I didn't fully put my weight on it. But I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And here I'm doing this while I'm live, showing people around the show. I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" And he's like, "Oh, I didn't need that toe anyway." I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then like, "You seem to be okay." I'm like, "Are you sure you're okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then Henry's like, "Oh, I saw that you were here at Dreamworld for the show, and my parents brought me here, obviously to go to the Dreamworld store." And so he said, "Oh, I thought I'd come and say hi." And then next thing I know, he's gone again. Because I was in the middle of a live stream and I didn't want to be rude to those people because I was like halfway through walking around. And by the time I turned around and tried to find him at the end, he was gone. Like,
Quite literally to say hi.
yeah, he quite literally came over, said hi, and then left. Well, actually, I said to him, "Are you a hugger?" Because I give hugs. And he's like, "Oh, you can give me a hug." So I gave him a hug. It's kind of weird because like he's a lot shorter than I imagined. He's about the same age as our son, like a little bit older.
Yeah.
That's like, try not to be weird. Or yeah. I wish I knew he was coming. I would have given him a ballerina and a tutu. The elephant girls that he's so obsessed with.
Yeah, yeah.
Or even if I'd had a sig fig in my pocket, they were over at my handbag. And she said, "Hang on a second," and muted everything and ran over to my handbag and gave him a Aussie Brick Chick sig fig because I have like a few left. And I had promised him, he asked me a year and a half ago, where can I get an Aussie Brick Chick sig fig? And I said, well, either you swap a sig fig of yours, or if you can find me at a show and come up and say hi, I'll give you one. And I've been waiting for him to turn up at a show someday. And the one time that I'm not prepared and didn't have it in my pocket, he's like, "Here." So that was cool. That was almost as cool as all the fans that kept on going up to Billsy on Saturday. That was kind of cute. It was an unofficial meet and greet because we didn't get permission. But they said, "Well, you can go there, but you can't advertise that you're going to be there." So as soon as he was there for a little bit and people were recognizing him and were like, "Selfie!" Put it on. I was like, "Look who I found!" Tagged it. Went on to Instagram. "Look who I found!" Tagged it. Went on to Twitter. "Look who I found!" Tagged it. That's not advertising. I'm just saying, yeah, look who I found.
When you were doing the live stream to America, yeah, that was when you ran into Henry. That was the one bit that really came through clearly. You were like, "Oh, Henry!"
I know, because he literally shocked me that I took a step. I was so taken aback that I took a step back, a literal step back. I was like, "Oh my God!" Were you watching that, Douglas?
Yeah, I was watching that stream. Yeah. I watched it, yeah.
I was going, "Why did I not hit news?" I was like, I wanted to actually put my microphone on so that people could hear me properly, but I couldn't do that because then if I put that in, then I couldn't hear. Like, it mutes all the audio because it's the same thing that you put your headphones in.
Jack.
Yeah, it doesn't take a headphone jack. So, and I also forgot my headphones. So it wasn't like I could just put my headphones in and listen to them and then just talk. So like people were hearing them talk and I couldn't hear them talk. So I would have liked to have been able to hear them at least.
Yeah.
I missed my old phone that had a headphone jack.
Headphone jack.
It's like, it sucked for videos. The quality was nowhere near as nice, but it had a headphone jack.
Well, you can get your
Samsung.
Oh, shush you.
You can get your little wireless earbuds.
I'm not paying ridiculous money for AirPods. And I don't want fakey ones either.
Yeah. It looks like something that'll be so easy to lose it isn't funny.
Yeah, I've seen so many lost, little posters in the park. Like, if you find these, please return them. There's a reward. It's like no bigger reward than owning a new pair of AirPods that I didn't have to pay for.
No piece.
So I'm not impressed by this print on Wild Style. Oh, I was supposed to put that on before I had.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting it right around there. I think so. It's sitting about right. Okay. It's not such a big deal though, because the scarf kind of covers it.
Yeah.
And can't really see it very well, but you know that problem that we had on Lady Dragon Heart or whatever it was on
Lloyd's mother.
Lloyd's mum.
Yeah.
The printing of the yellow on black.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure they did her better. Like, it must be where they print stuff now. Because, like, I'm pretty sure the of course I don't have any within arm's reach. They've been packed away probably. I'm sure they did her a lot better than that. Like, even on the sides, it's really, like, that's bad.
Maybe the ink was getting it lower at that point.
No, that's just a poor print. Like, you can see the black bleeding through the yellow. Like, on the sides, it's like it's a completely different color than at the top around her neck. Like, the neck is a little bit more yellow, but it's almost like the sides are flesh. Unless it's supposed to be that color because she's in the apocalypse, but usually they make it yellow, not... Okay, I'm confused by that. He's got a little stop. Or what does it say? Never stop.
Never stop.
Never stop.
It's the same as the Battle Kitty.
Yeah. Never stop.
Ultra Catty.
Ultra Catty Kit, yeah.
Come
This was a set that we weren't like intending to buy because it seemed like not very good value for money for what we like to have and keep. That makes sense. It's still awake.
Me, I think.
You're still awake? You sure about that?
Maybe.
I'll believe you. Well, one of the good bits of the Dreamworld shows, they actually put my videos up on some screens that were on the wall. So, like, I was an exhibitor, kind of.
And you didn't get a gift.
And I didn't get a gift, and I pointed that out to well, the funny thing is that I was one of the ones that organised the gifts, so I'm as much to blame as the ambassador. But like that was before I realised that they were actually going to manage to play my videos because apparently they had to be scanned and checked by upper management and approved, and then they had them back by like later on the Sunday afternoon when I had to go and leave to organize all the gifts and stuff later on. In this was on the first weekend. Of course, the second weekend I didn't go because it was too much up and back. So we thought we'd do first weekend for setup, last weekend for pack up, and hopefully other people would come in the middle and look after everything and not let people steal stuff. But didn't obviously seem like anything was missing.
No.
So so my videos were on display. I think I actually got some subscribers from that. Well, there seemed to be a spike in subscribers. And I'd forgotten to take my little poster up that says Aussie Brick Chick, check out my channel. But I had my videos rolling with the, like, comment, subscribe at the end of the video. Pity it wasn't, like, actually, being streamed from YouTube. Could have used those views. So it was being run all weekend, like, from start of the show to the end of the show. Well, from the start of the show, whenever the staff member actually came round. But the staff were really good. They had a little minifigure swap table, so they totally stole that from Chadston. Like, do what's popular. Got some cool swaps, though. Oh, you're a building machine.
Yeah, it's not a hard set.
Not a hard set. He's nearly done.
Only got one more bag to go.
One more bag. Ding, ding. So, is anyone out there lurking, watching for the first time, not sure what they're watching? So, if you're watching on the app, click on the thing underneath that says live chat. Underneath the video, it says live chat, and you'll see everybody talking. Or in the case of right this second, nobody talking. say hello so I know you haven't fallen asleep.
I know I'm very boring.
We're not boring much. Doctor, you say you think you have 10 brickheads. Yeah, there is an awful lot of Star Wars.
Yeah, they need to release more Star Wars brickheads, but obviously that's not going to happen now.
Yes.
There's no more brickheads going to be.
No more brickheads.
That's what I mean. Obviously, it's not going to happen now.
Sad face.
What,
Jason says, hello, too busy building and listening. Matt Allen says, hi. Hi, Matt Allen. Okay, Jason, I forgive you. I know that I tell people to grab something to build or sort and come hang out, but it's nice to know occasionally that you're still there. And I have a lot of, particularly on our Friday night streams, have a lot of people from overseas that can't watch it while it's live, or if they can watch it live, they can't watch it because they're working. So, like, they might listen to it in their car while they're driving. Something about the Australian accent, apparently. Either that or we're entertaining.
Entertaining with an Australian accent.
Yeah, well, we try and do things kind of podcast style so that, you don't necessarily need the visual side of things. Though the visual side of things is cool.
The wind has just picked up something stupid down here.
Oh gosh, you're going to be blown.
Yeah.
Away. Finish the sentence, Sheree. Finish the sentence.
I was waiting for that's what she said, and he said it in a whisper, which kind of doesn't count.
Trying to keep it PG.
Hey, blown, it has no negative connotations whatsoever. Hello, Andrew Thornton. Are we starting to get people that have finished watching Lego Masters? Because big, we're here. We're usually not here at nearly 10 o'clock at night, but tonight it's an exception.
Usually, always are.
Oh, well, you know, not this bright and cheery, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, at the beginning, well, you've nearly finished, but that's only because you're doing a little set. So, Aussie Brick Black is building the escape buggy.
Emotion Joe's. Half of Emotion Joe's car from Mad Max Fury Road.
Yes, totally a ripoff of Mad Max Fury Road. I think that's supposed to be the point.
Yeah. What do you think of that as a monorail pillar?
Monorail pillar. A not monorail pillar.
Yes, a custom monorail pillar.
Lucy.
You're making me make it wrong.
Sorry.
God, how many
All right,
layers are you gonna have under her head? Jeez.
Lots.
How's that even gonna stay on?
So it's pretty snot built.
looks all right.
Yeah. Make it explode. Yep. I can do that. Now, where did all those parts go?
I think I'm gonna wear it.
I think I lost a heap in here. I have to dig them out. Ooh, there's another bit.
Doing back to front. Darn.
Oh, here you go. Oh, there's a bit. Where'd that other bit go?
Homage is a word for ripoff.
There we go. Oh, missed it.
Let's go.
Jeez, where did that bit go?
Oh, it's supposed to go.
I'll find it.
It's on upside down.
I don't understand what you're commenting on there, Jason. You've lost me on that comment. Who's paying?
Homage is a fancier word for ripoff.
Who's paying homage?
Homage. Homage.
Who's paying homage
One
for
of
what?
the Lego designers is a fan of Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, okay.
That's probably why this car is in it.
Mm.
Just think
Yeah,
of this,
that's
and
just-
then add a second one about starting here and going backwards.
It's just that post out of the blue. And it's like there was nothing written before it. to
Yeah,
make-
the set is a homage to Mad Max. Yes, yes, it is. How do you really have to get that thing the right way around, eh?
There you go. See, I've made like these little horseshoey shaped things. And then it's like all hollow with the braces on the sides, so then it just slots on and turns into a nice solid looking pillar.
Are you showing off your monorail?
No, I'm showing off bits I want to add to the monorail.
Ah, okay. Cool. Because it was fun showing off your monorail.
Yeah.
I can't put this in her hand properly. I'm so unco. Hey, it's a real problem.
There we go. There you go. Now it's attached to the monorail track.
Cool.
Can't get it. Oh, there we go. Right. So she has a crossbow as well. How cute.
So I'm going to have to order a heap of them in white.
Nice. I'm jelly of your monorail.
I'm jealous of my monorail.
Monorail, 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 monorail.
Last bag.
Ooh, it has flame.
Yep.
I sent a picture of it to one mate, and his automatic response was, "Oh, is that Ogdenville's?"
Ogdenville.
You must know where that 1x4 black brick went. Huh? And it exploded.
Oh, Matt Allen says no, not watching Lego Masters. We don't get Channel 9. I have to watch it on catch up. Yeah, we're stuck in that same position at the moment because we've just realised that we no longer get the free-to-air channels on our Fetch TV box. He seems to think it has something to do with an update they've sent through recently, and all of a sudden,
This is pretty old.
plus, you know, we've got a box that's like a few years old. Wasn't that long ago? It was like, it feels like it wasn't that long ago that we had to get it replaced.
I think it was over 3 years ago.
But yes, we're in the same position. We'll have to watch it tomorrow. On the upside, I got to watch Game of Thrones. So I don't have to worry about dodging more spoilers. Like, somebody already spoiled something about something that, you know, major that happened in the show, and it was like, he was like saying, "Oh, I've already watched it. Yeah, you have to pay attention during this." And like, yeah, I already know that happens.
What, the teacup?
Ah,
The what is it? The Starbucks teacup sitting on the table.
I don't know. That wasn't it. It has something to do with the Mother of Dragons.
Yeah, because that one has gone viral. It's like, oh look, they finally stuffed up and had something modern in it.
I was like, what scene even was that? Like, I'm too busy watching it to like look for some tiny minuscule detail.
Look, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but it appears there. What's her name? The white-haired bird is sitting at a table.
Danny.
Yeah, and there's an open fireplace and some big bloke with a beard, and like when it goes to her, there's a Starbucks coffee cup sitting on the table.
I think I have an inkling of what scenes that would have been in. I'll have to watch it back.
Yeah, and apparently the internet lit up like a Christmas tree.
Internet went, ooh, mistakes.
They stuffed up.
They made mistakes.
Oh no, they're only human after all.
It only took them 8 years to film.
I've heard a lot of people whinging about how they reckon the writing has gone to shite since they're off the end of the books and now into, you know, having to write their own storylines.
Oh, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So
I think
Isn't George still writing the storyline, like helping write?
Well, obviously, he would have to be some kind of, you know, hand in it, because, like, I wouldn't be handing over my story to some, you know, script writer for a TV show without having some kind of, you know, guidance of this is how things are supposed to go.
You know what you should do? You should wait for the last series to air and then release another book that's completely different to the TV series.
That would be, like, totally in his wheelhouse, you know?
I know.
The true story.
How it was meant to be.
How it was meant to be.
Everybody died and everybody else lived happily ever after. The end.
hang on, how can everybody die and everybody else live happily ever after? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, everybody in this.
Everybody dies. There is no everybody else.
Oh, everybody in the main storyline dies and everybody else lives happily ever after.
So just like the Bible, the meek inherit the earth.
Yeah, something like that. It's like last week's episode, everyone was getting all triggered on how the battle went, and that, you know, nobody in their right mind would, you know, send that particular group of people at the front. Like, you had a castle there, why not just put everyone in the castle and defend the castle? No, let's just let a whole bunch of people be slaughtered and then potentially be turned by the Ice King. Yeah.
All I know is that when Arya did her bit, I literally jumped up off my lounge and cheered.
Yes.
When she took out the Lich King or whatever he is.
I actually outwardly said stuff that made him go, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that was an awesome. She's been my favorite character since the second episode.
Yes.
So yeah, when that happened, it was like, oh yes, thank you. But it was really weird. The episode before that, when Arya got to do that thing that people get to do for the first time, I actually had to look away from the screen because she still looks like a 12-year-old, and I couldn't.
What I can't get over with Game of Thrones is
that bit.
You think they would figure out that?
Don't do that to her.
Hang on, Douglas wants to say something.
You'd think they'd figure out the more people you kill, the bigger the Ice Army gets.
Yeah, you would think that would be logical, eh?
Yeah, it's like all the good guy, all the non-Ice Army people would go, hang on, we've got to stop killing each other. We're just helping them.
Yeah. And then the part where they took all the women and children and the frail and the elderly and put them down in the crypt with the dead bodies.
Yeah, that's what I said too. It's like, hang on. What the hell?
It's like, oh, this is the safest place in Winterfell. Yeah, probably from a normal army, but an army of the dead. Let's think that one through a little bit.
Yep, exactly the same thought, Sherry.
Like, I saw that coming from 10 million miles off. As soon as I was saying in the previous episode, oh, we're going to put all the people that we need to keep safe in the crypts. I'm like going, yeah, that's going to end well. But you just know that some decisions in the field were obviously because they looked really, spectacular on film.
Yeah. Like having a whole village
in the fight scenes, like in the beginning when the Dothraki are galloping along, and then there's gone.
Yeah, then you watch the torches slowly disappear.
Yeah. Yes, like what was that Marvel movie where the guy clicks his fingers and 50% of the world disappears?
Thanos.
It was like Thanos clicking his fingers and they were snuffed out of existence. That just, they did that just to look good. And now I've got some friends with, obviously, think they know things about, battles and stuff like that. Go, oh God, that nobody in their right mind would ever do that. It's like, well, would they? Would they really? Like, I mean, they think they know stuff about the White Walkers, but do they really know stuff about the White Walkers?
Armchair generals are the best generals, aren't they? People that know everything about medieval battles, but couldn't,
like that. They were coming across an enemy that didn't play by the rules of, combat.
Rules of engagement. The
rules of engagement of, that universe. They seem to follow, more medieval style of, the way that you approach battles and stuff like that. You don't just, sneak up on people and go, ooh, you're dead.
I'll put it this way. Even in semi-modern times, Napoleon showed up to his last battle with no cannons. What do you think he got his ass whooped? It was his greatest strength was his bloody cannons. And he showed up to his last battle without them. It's like,
well, I mean, that might be why it was his last battle. Yes.
It just reminded me of World War Z.
Yeah, well, it was essentially like facing zombies.
Yeah.
Like, that's essentially what they were in the grand scheme of law. I don't know. I'm of the opinion of if you think that you could do better, good for you.
I said that to a bunch of 501st people at one of the Star Wars releases, they were whinging about how bad the Star Wars movies were and blah blah blah. And I said, "Oh, really? Show us your Star Wars script and how you would have." Oh, hang on, you haven't written one, have you? How about you just shut up and enjoy the movie? They didn't like it. I don't know why.
Yes, I heard that some people weren't 100% thrilled with Endgame either. It's like, get over yourselves.
Yeah, but wasn't that just what everyone expected it was going to be?
It's like, it's a movie. It's not real life.
And certain movies, you can't really have a twist.
Yes.
So,
Or if they try to come out like Leia bloody, forcing herself back onto the ship like Mary frickin' Poppins.
yeah, exactly.
In Marvel comic books, the only time the bad guy wins, it's when it's in a universe that gets completely destroyed soon after. Like the only time, what's his name, Apocalypse won was in the Age of Apocalypse. And yeah, by Cable and that sneaking through and ending up back in the normal universe, it destroyed that universe. It's like
Oh, we have a Johnny G. Hello, Johnny G. He says, I like hubby's buggy. We're working on it. Well, by we, I mean he. He's working on it. Has bouncy things.
Yes.
Ooh, suspension. I'm in suspenders. Bounce, bounce. Okay, let's play more build.
okay, Johnny G. Here's one we prepared earlier.
Nice one.
It must be back to front.
Oh, yeah. He put them on back to front.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Which way are your wheels? Are they facing out that way?
Yeah, you had them the right way around.
No, I put them back to front.
You put them on back to front. Does it really matter?
Yes.
Hang on. Or is that the front wheel you're doing at the moment?
Doing the back wheels.
You're doing the back wheels.
Oh, back wheels. Yes, that's that one. Yeah, for some reason they're around opposite ways.
Oh, that'll mess with you.
Ooh. Yeah. That was the one thing that did disappoint me a bit. Was the wheel they used as the spacer. That's one of the GBC. That's a really good GBC part. That wheel, because the ball fits in it really nicely.
They're saying this is a good set part for GBC.
Yeah, if you're into GBCs, this is a good one to get. Yep. Because that particular rim is hard to find.
Fair enough.
I'm thinking this will look good. Yep. Definitely the way to go. Right. Now I've just got to buy a crap load of parts to replicate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's have a Lego Masters moment, because I just realized I hashtag Lego Masters in the title.
So you kind of have to say something.
Not tonight, but last night when they were building the bridges. What was your favorite team build?
When they were building bridges.
Yeah, which one was your favorite build for a bridge?
The one that won actually was my favorite. The engineer's bridge looked the best.
The engineer's bridge.
Yeah, G. You know, the one, the German guy. And
yeah, okay. Douglas is saying the Western Australia boys, the mining guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. You said with the big A that went above.
Yep. The one that actually looked like a bridge.
The one that actually looked like a bridge.
I reckon if they had have used dark grey instead of reddish, they used the weaker plastic
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be like completely the opposite and say that I really quite like the young fellas build. It was nice and modern.
I liked his idea.
I like their color scheme and I liked his concept. It was quite sound.
Yeah.
I feel like you know, from an aesthetics point of view, I think their build was better than the other guy's build.
I reckon if you got a crap load of these parts, come into focus, and then you just put Technic beams all the way across it on every side, that would hold a shitload of weight. You wouldn't even have to put anything in the middle. You could just line it with Technic beams.
Well,
just stagger the beams.
Do it and show everyone.
One start there, one there, one there, one there.
You have pieces so that you can show people what you mean. So you'd have to have an awful lot of Technic pieces to do that, though.
Yeah, shitload. Yeah.
I do believe they had a finite amount of stuff, which is why I think you saw some guys using, you know, some Technic, some guys using lots of Technic, and other guys not really looking like they're using Technic at all.
Yeah, it looked to me like Kale and Billsy actually ran out of what's it called? Ran out of plates to properly.
Yeah, they were using a mishmash of all sorts of stuff. So
yeah,
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it appeared like they were just using whatever they could get their hands on.
Yeah.
I said the other day on
they won the parrot thing. They had the advantage. I would have grabbed like all the tubs of Technic and just taken them.
Yeah.
And gone, well, stuff you. Everyone else can wait until I'm finished building with this, and then you can have my scraps.
Well, you can imagine the backlash on social media from doing that.
Oh, look, well, the WA guys, you know, joked about taking all the greenery in the very first episode.
Yeah, they did.
Nobody hated on them for that.
No.
I suppose they never actually followed through with it, or seemingly followed through with it. You know, they edit shit out. Johnny D says Mick Brickens Bridge wins. Technic for the win. What I can't get my head around is why Kale decided that they were doing a waffle.
Yeah.
Squares.
Yeah.
Waffles fine for like the flat bit to reinforce it all.
Waffles are only good in ice cream.
Not for the structural integrity of the bridge. They needed triangles. Basic freaking bloody, you know, shape. Like they teach you that stuff in primary school.
Triangles, the strongest geometric shape.
Yep, this sort of
waffles are only good for ice cream.
It's like triangles that they teach about triangles in primary school, that triangles are the strongest shape. It's not bloody rocket science.
And if they had had a heap of these parts, that would have helped the teams a lot more as well.
Jason says on the inside tour they had to build Duplo bridges, and they ran a Duplo train with heavy weights on the carriages. We had limited parts to span 1.5 meters. How'd that go?
And this is what I was trying to show you, ABC. Similar to that.
Okay.
And then you just wrap them all the way around. So
wrap them all the way around.
So you just stagger your beams all the way around, basically. And then you just continue it. So it's...
Oh, so you just keep it. Okay.
Yeah, you just make one.
So you basically use the beams to just reinforce it. So what would you then put on top of it to actually make the bridge?
You can just, because you'll have the beams sticking up, you can. Oh, yeah, I'll try.
Because the bridge itself had to be a certain width to accommodate the truck too.
Yeah. As long as you've got I'm out of those sorts of parts at the moment. Nothing quickly disposable. Come here. Yep. So with your top beams, you know those bits, those technique bits that create studs.
This piece right here.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You just have them sticking up on the top, and you can connect all your plates. You just make row after row after row of these because that's where they all fell down. They all left their bridges hollow in the center when they needed a center support as well.
Jason says that their challenge went pretty good. Our build was runner-up. Same thing happened. 2 builds kept lasting, so they just piled weights on until ours collapsed.
And I reckon the winners of that comp, if they didn't move, if they had stacked the weights properly right to begin with, that would have held a lot more weight. It was them shifting the weight on it.
I had a number of people complaining and saying that they hadn't been, they hadn't approached putting the weights on the same on every bridge. But I noticed that some bridges they were doing the same thing, having to shuffle the weights along to put another one in the middle.
Yeah, I think they were wanting to put the heaviest weight in the middle and then putting the lighter ones out towards. Because if you put a heavy weight at the end where that sort of rock face is, it's going to hold the weight a lot better than
the middle.
Yeah, but they wanted it to fail for television. Basically.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I was like, you know, they
Channel 9, they can only afford so many weights.
I was like, they knew by this point in the competition, they knew that people were getting better at building and they were being more mature about their building as well, which is why the bridges for the most part, looked really impressive. Except for Kale's. That looked like a Rainbow Warrior piece.
God. That looks,
I posted on a chat yesterday that seeing how it was a non-elimination round, I really wish Billsy let him walk on it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people wish that he'd let him walk on it. Although his face, did you see his face when he handed the piece to Hamish and said, I want you to test this. You try and break it. You can't break it. And then he smashed it against the stool and it broke and Cal's face was like...
And then he quickly changed
it. Right. I needed to know.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what Billy should be doing should have done in every challenge. I'll just break a bit.
Yeah.
Just to test it.
or do in the part where Billsy is like, do I have to look?
Do I have to watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I must admit, Kale has not done much to make people like him, and that's his prerogative.
Yet his Instagram keeps growing and growing in numbers.
Because there's no such thing as bad publicity. He is going to come out of this with like more social media followers.
Yeah, but can I say something about that?
What?
At the moment, Channel 9 is editing his Instagram because he's not in control of it. What's going to happen when these extra 4,000 odd subscribers are all hate mongers? And he's got to deal with that on his own, and Channel 9's not there to protect him anymore.
Well, I don't think they're deleting very much. I think Kale actually has quite a lot of control over his Instagram because he can still post and stuff. Basically, they've got control of it so that they can post stories and pictures up, like, you know, after the challenges and stuff, like the promo stuff.
Yeah, look what I built tonight.
Yeah. Yes, because I don't. Yeah,
it's like, you know, I'm not into the character assassination or the picking on him or the bullying of him. Like, I'm not cool with that. But you know,
I just don't think
his build technique, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I just don't think he realizes. Once the Channel 9 protection's gone, because they would be removing the worst of the comments.
Actually, they're not.
They're not.
No. There are really nasty comments that stay, and like he decides what goes. From what I can tell,
so he's actually decided. So he's already did.
Yeah, basically they've just got like control so they can post stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as what's on Channel 9's Lego Masters page, they do delete comments. I've watched comments disappear.
Yeah.
And there have been some very nasty things, but you're not famous till you're a meme, and he has multiple memes, so I guess he is really infamous.
He has multiple memes.
He has multiple memes.
Just think about the word meme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me.
Has the word me in it.
Twice. Mimi.
Mimi. Mimi.
Oh, poor Kale.
Anyway. Yeah, no, I like, for as much as he isn't like not showing his best behavior on the show. Oh, hello, Henry. For as much as he's not behaving himself on the show, what was my thought?
Oh yeah, Henry, long time no see.
Johnny G says I put Cal gives up loss. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. For as much as he misbehaved on the show during production and filming, he knew that he was going to be expecting some of this. So, no such thing as bad.
It makes you wonder, did he play it up to generate extra? Yep.
Who knows?
To make sure the talk would be about him and the focus would be on him. You never know. Maybe he actually did play this very smart.
I'm not sure whether he's that mindful, Douglas, to be honest. Anyway, back to Henry for a minute. Hey, Henry. It was nice meeting you on Sunday. I'm sorry that you caught me in the middle of a live stream. I should have just dropped out of it to say a proper hi. If I'd known you were coming, I would have brought an elephant in a tutu. And we wait for the delay. Are we there yet? Oh, that's a cute sticker. There are cool stickers in this set. I am not a fan of stickers, but I like some of these stickers. He says, nah, it's all good. I didn't even expect you were going to be there. Of course I was going to be there. Now, if you coupled the second weekend, I wouldn't be there. So my question is, were you just going on a random trip to Dreamworld, like, for the Lego store? Or are you going to have a look at the Lego show? Did you actually get to look at the Lego show? It seemed like you were there and then you were gone.
Yeah, he went to see you. You ignored him, so he left.
Oh, this is a live stream. You're so mean, Philip.
Excuses.
It's like you ignore your fans for the internet. You're terrible.
You palmed him off and created another Mayo. Oh, the horror.
No, they're very.
I thought I chucked a kale. I think she just told me I've chucked a kale. That's not very nice.
Oh, no.
Damn it, can't get in. Oh, shit.
Anyway, what have we got missing? We've got leftover pieces.
I have an extra one of these.
Oh dear, that's not right. You shouldn't have an extra one of those.
Well, the only place it goes is there, and there.
There.
Yeah, he's got a leftover one of these.
One of the axle pieces with the flat.
Douglas, or axle piece with a flat end.
Could it be a spare piece? Lego does give spares out.
It's a bit big to be a spare piece.
What was it again? I didn't see it.
One of the axles with the
flat end.
Flat end on it.
Flat end on that?
It's basically like a nail without the point.
Oh, did you Oh no, you would definitely have that bit in because it wouldn't work without it.
Yeah, there's one here, one there, another one there, another one there, and another one here.
And 2 in the rear axle. Yep.
Yeah, one each side.
Mm.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that get used in the final steps.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I can't see any others.
It just must be a spare.
That's odd, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, you don't normally get a Technic axle that size. Or of any size, actually.
Henry says, yeah, I forgot all about the Lego show and went for the pick a brick wall and the sets because, of course, they were having a sale on some sets. Was going to pick up RRB some cups, but that never happened. Oops. But by the time I finished what I was doing and said goodbye to the guys that I was live streaming for, I looked up and I looked through the store and you're long, obviously must be long gone.
I'm guessing RRB can't get to Bondi very easily.
Well, he was hoping that it was going to be somewhere else. I can't remember the name of the suburb that it was rumored that it was going to be to begin with.
I think the whispers are that Sydney's going to end up with 2.
Maybe there's going to be another one. Maybe Bondi is just the first. Yes. I've heard on the grapevine that apparently Dreamwell's stores sales spiked during the last 2 weekends of the show, the Lego show that we ran. And I think it's a combination of the captive audience of the AFOLs in the next room that have not much else to do and a discount.
Yeah, that might have had something to do with it.
The discount definitely probably had something to do with it. Because
what about Bilza being there?
Those people who drop more money than bills are.
One
guy was rumored to drop $3,000 on just
$3,500 on just sets. I watched him go back and forth to his car. Like he'd buy a few things and then he'd go out to his car and drop stuff off in his car. Then he'd come back and he'd buy a bunch more and then he'd go back to his car. I think he was like racking up points and spending money and racking up more points and must have made sense somewhere along the line. I have an inkling that guy might be a Bricklink store or a reseller of some kind. Just you don't buy that amount of stuff without
repetitively buy sets.
Yeah, it was like multiples of certain sets.
Yeah,
like 2 of the hospitals, 2 of this, 3 of this.
Yeah.
Henry says, no wonder all of the AFOLs had shopping baskets full of pick-a-brick large cups. I saw AFOLs just sitting on the floor digging out some pieces. Yes. They were kind. They gave us 15% off, which is like unheard of. And it include pick-a-brick. So we're like, yes! So I may have gotten the last of these and got a bunch of something else that I showed. Look at those.
Maybe a person left unnamed who got a lot of everything else.
From what I heard, she got some, but not a lot. But yeah, that amount of those particular things that didn't really hit the wall would probably trigger her. They who shall remain unnamed.
Oh. So we'll have a leaf party.
Leaf party. Yeah, I got the little leaves because like I feel like I've got enough of bigger leaves at the moment. So I've got like the little bubby ones. Like this little bubby ones.
See my forest, what I've done with that wall, I'm also going to do with the forest floor. Just cover it in leaves and then put the grass bits coming out.
I also got a bunch of these, like brown antennas.
Oh, yeah.
They go for treetops and stuff. Anyway, are you finished building?
Nope.
No?
No, not finished.
No? Why not? Oh, you're being sarcasm. Okay.
I should hold up a sign.
Henry says,
Sarcasm.
just don't pack those bags in the suitcase, Douglas or ABC. Yeah, they can try checking my bag, but they'll be very disappointed.
Yeah, that's what my bodyboard's for.
Oh, bodyboard. Okay, Sean's finished building, so we should probably show off the build with the stickers. Wow. He's like, knock things out. Well done.
We got a sticker on the door. The door's open.
Clever.
Front bumper. Front end.
Nice. Good features.
Rear end.
It's flaming.
Yeah. One thing I do notice is when I do roll it, this centerpiece keeps spinning around. It hits a certain point, then it stops, and then it spins back the other way.
That's weird.
Oh, I know now. I now know where it's missing.
Ah, there's supposed to be one in there, maybe.
Oh, no. You meant to. Actually, no. That's a different piece altogether.
Yeah.
You meant to have two blue long pins coming across and locking into it.
You must have put them in the wrong sides.
Oh, well, he'll fix it up.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yeah,
what are our thoughts?
It's an interesting little thing.
He goes, well, we got this set for free, so we can't comment on the price of it, but the fact we didn't buy it in the first place maybe give you a hint.
Hang on, didn't you say you brought it?
Hey?
Didn't you say you brought it?
No, we didn't buy it.
Yeah, I know, but didn't you get the gifts?
They came from Lego.
Oh, they came from Lego Hearts.
It's a really good set if you're into Mad Max Fury Road and you want to do a big chase scene.
Or if you wanted to do an Apocalypseburg type thing, it's a good starter.
If you get a second shell, you can put it on the back, and then you can have a Morton Joe's 2-car body car.
Yes.
So
you still got to do the Ultra Kitty mod.
I've done Ultra Caddy.
No, you can.
The cabin port.
Oh, the one that mixes the two sets up.
That one.
Oh, we could do that another time. Maybe not tonight because we're nearly at 11 o'clock. Yes. If you look in the back of the booklet, it does show you that he can combine the two sets to include parts of Ultra Caddy on it.
Equals this one.
Nice.
Hasn't it got the instructions in that one, or are they online?
They must be.
They must be online. Quite often, like
www.lego.com/build more movie 2. I'm guessing is what the instructions
so
are.
it probably has lots of alternates.
Yeah, I can't remember where I saw it.
It only looks like it uses a fraction of the features.
Henry just says, I thought you had to be 18 to get a VIP Lego card. However, I got one with my details, but it has the house email, so that's not too shabby. It's because it's not actually a Lego one. That's a Dreamworld one.
Yeah, you can only use that.
You can only use that at Dreamworld. So I think you do have to be over 18 to sign up for VIP because you have to have a credit card attached to your account for ordering with Lego online. But for Dreamworld, I don't think they have any of those.
Because you can just go in and pay cash.
Yeah, because you can pay cash. Yeah.
Or out of your Slavings account.
Yes. Yeah.
Unless you come down to Melbourne, Henry, and pull out your VIP card, and they'll laugh at you. They'll say, I took that back to Queensland.
Fair enough. We've also got Metalbeard here. He's not very big. Does he clip on there somewhere?
I have no idea. No, they've got the picture of him.
Okay. He's like on the end. He Yeah.
he's been run over or something, possibly. Or
that sounds very
the
violent.
heart is attacking him. Or
Oh,
something.
he's exploded. That's what it is. The heart's like, hello, and yeah. But for a set that we didn't buy, I like it. I'm glad that we got it. It's cool.
Yeah. Which one is it? You get this middle beard, don't you?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. The really weird one.
That's
the one where he's a treasure chest.
With his vital organs.
Yes.
A bone and a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yes. Fabulous. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, even though people are starting to like roll in and be all chatty, Kathy's and stuff, I think we should wrap that up. We've had a bit of a long day. Well, I've had a long day because I've been mowing lawns with Dad. He's had a long day just because,
What? You're not sunburned.
Hey?
You're not sunburnt?
Yeah, I'm not sunburned. I actually wore sunscreen. Oh my God. You put it on. Yeah.
You remembered to slip slap flap.
Yes, I did remember to slip slap tap. And I had a hat. And I had sleeves. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. I'm not even really extra tanned from all. And it was a very sunny day today, so I am color me shocked. Okay. So I think we'll wrap it up. I'm going to say thank you to Darkside Bricks.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
He's currently on the toilet.
And thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Douglas.
Yes, it is.
And hopefully I'll have Billza back on Friday. He was just feeling a little bit, not feeling it. He's had a busy weekend and then a busy start to the week. So he's taken the night off.
Having some R&R.
And hopefully we'll see him again on Friday. So rest up, Billza. Yep. We miss you. And for everyone else, keep on building. I will see you on Friday. I don't know whether I'll have any extra videos out this week because I've had a really busy week. My work week truncates everything this week, but maybe next week. Let's see. I might pull something out next week. Okay. See you later, alligators.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.